very special Gundam Battle Operation 2 featuring the Gelgoog Stutzer from the Advance of Zeta. Now, before I go into this, I'd like to invite anybody not interested in the preamble to just go up to the match and watch that. I'm perfectly okay with it. For everybody else, let's go. This suit comes from the Advance of Zeta. It's a modification of the Gelgoog Marine. And it was basically, unlike a lot of the other Stutzer units, more based on increasing its high performance than necessarily its firepower, such that like you would see with the Zaku Stutzer. It comes in at the 450 cost. It is ground and space capable. With those shoulders, I don't know how. It's a general. It has a ballistic resistance of 14, a beam resistance of 18, melee resistance of 26, range strength of 14, melee strength of 31. I have the boost, that's why there's a +1. A movement speed of 120, and a thrust gauge of 75. Honestly, I think considering the unit, it should probably be about 130 movement speed, but that's me. Close range slots of 13, medium range slots of 14, and long range slots of 8. So it's kind of an all-arounder, even though I'd say it's a little bit more towards the melee spectrum. It has the Gelgoog Marine Commander type beam rifle with the option of the beam bazooka modified, which is not bad if you just want to do a bunch of damage and get an instant stagger. It, of course, has a Gelgoog beam saber, which is just the beam saber from the Marine. It has the rapid fire cannon in the arm, a Stompfaust enhanced. It has a winch unit which drops mines. These mines drop directly behind you from where you're moving, so they always drop where you're moving away from, at least in my experience. And when you want to use them, you can hit the touchpad, or you can just hit reload, and that would immediately set all of the mines off. And of course, it has a marine shield. Pardon me. For skills, we have the high performance radar, high performance balancer, high spec ambac, maneuver armor, which is fantastic, forced injector, which is even better, flight control program, emergency evasion system, melee combo controller, anti-blast stabilizer, it's a melee unit in a lot of cases, special leg buffer, special chest armor buffer, special shoulder buffer, and that's because they're just such giant targets. You need that damage reduction, and of course, the mines. What do I think of this unit? Well, besides it has shoulders to carry the team with, it's a good unit. It does a lot of things that if you've played the Gelgoog Marine Commander, that will feel very familiar to you. It's quite an enjoyable unit, and I think to keep the Gelgoog somewhat relevant, even with the advances and not having to go with the high mobility, this unit does. It's got a good tool set. Pardon me. Tried to fight a sneeze back. A good tool set, and well, a lot of options. And I think for people who don't mind jumping in the melee, it's a good unit. So let's see how it does in the match to come. Hey, and welcome to the match. This is the Gelgoog Stutzer, a unit that I kind of love, but I hate how it covers up the head, and we'll get past that. It's a good unit. It's quite capable. It has a lot of options and things it can do, and I decided to opt for the lid loadout with the beam rifle here, which is a good beam rifle. That's the Gelgoog Commander beam rifle. Oh, missed that shot. And I believe it's based off the Gelgoog Marine. So I pushed out here a little bit, and I was hoping my team would deter as I missed that Black Rider. Ooh, I'm going to actually make his life a living hell in this. So this unit's quite capable, has a lot of tools, and boy, it can do things. Now, I accidentally hit my team member there, but I wanted to back off because I thought he was going to do a follow-up. This is quite an out. He's going to try to chase me down. I could have dropped some mines, and I just didn't think about it. Oh, Gundam Hammer. He has to suffer and die. But we're going to push forward. And you're going to see in this exchange, we do actually at some point start working really well together. Also, number one is a crazy, crazy person. So I'm going to use that to stagger. I'm going to come in, beam saber, back off, and let him take him down the rest of the way. And I see this nearly dead Gelgoog, so I just come over, gun him down real quick. And we're doing pretty good at this point. Oh, there's that poor Black Rider again. He's trying, but he is not getting anywhere. And we just all start unloading on him. But as a unit, this is quite a capable Gelgoog variation, I have to say. And I do remember to use all of the different weapons on it as we capture this spot and jump immediately back into the suit. Because I thought it was going to take a shitload of damage, and I didn't. Or should I say a shed load? You never know. So, this is a traditional little issue where you have two teams at either end of this canyon shooting at each other. Now, they are starting to make a little bit of a breakout, but I came over to support, I believe, the Mars side. And come in, smack him, miss him with the follow-up. And I noticed a Gundam Hammer, so I just jet back. I think he was trying to do his downstrike, but he messed up on his input. But, yeah. We're starting to see, oddly enough, our team makeup has really got good melee and good range. And I think I took a shot from the Black Rider. Yep. So dodge back. This unit is quite quick, and there I go with the Panzerfaust, and I'm going to give him 2 pops real quick, let him come in, and then he's gone. I tried to get a counter, but it didn't work. And I'm about out of my stuff, but the high mobility here just ripped him apart the rest of the way. Oh yeah, we have a Guff. I keep forgetting that. So this unit is a pretty good all-arounder, which can be really aggressive. Now you can be even more aggressive if you take the Beam Bazooka, in my opinion. But number 4 is doing really good work, so I'm going to keep trying to keep him from moving so that number 4 can come in and get the follow-up. And we're now successfully pushing forward, but I see the artillery strike and go, this has to be on me. And yes, it was. So I just assume it's me and then immediately run away from my team. So here we go. Now, our team is fairly aggressive, which is great. Because one big issue I've always had is having teams that are not aggressive enough. So I knocked him down. I'm not sure what he was doing. But I tend to do a little bit of a dance where I will come in, smack someone with my my melee, and then I'll boost back so that the next guy can do it. And that's just to kind of tie up a unit. So if you're new, that's a good way if you got a guy working with you, that you can take turns putting some damage down without knocking someone over. So we've successfully backed them over into this corner, and it's not because they're a bad team, it's just I don't think they were ready for this level of aggression. So you're either the aggressor or you're not. And unfortunately in this case, as we died the first time, man, that number 1 is a crazy, crazy guy. He knows how to use that unit. Don't be afraid to be aggressive in that sniper unit. You kind of have to in some cases. But it is a shame that the game is so distant, because the other team was doing pretty well. They weren't doing anything necessarily really wrong. Only thing I could say is the Black Rider was being a little too aggressive at the wrong times, but it's called being a raid. So take my shot, miss him, but I'd rather keep him kind of tied up and fighting me here. Zip in, smack him. Oh, I forgot. Number 4 was on one of those little things. And this Tropin is doing a good job at dealing with us. Unfortunately, no one can really take 3-on-1 successful 90% of the time. And we got this, counter, smack, and dead. Where is he? Nope, he's not dead. Oop, I tried to finish him off, but his team came in. Man, that hammer Gundam is really annoying and stupid. Not the player, just the unit. I've always hated the Gundam hammer. It's either great against people who can't defend themselves, or it's stupid and annoying and wastes time in usually matches. And here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the mix and use my unit's ability just to take a beating to kind of hold these guys up. Boxed them in so they couldn't really escape. Dom Tropin trying again. I give all the props in the world to the guy. He just kept coming. And we're towards the end. So I do finally realize that I have mines on this unit, and I just start dropping them. And I see this Black Rider, and I'm like, please let the Black Rider come over here. And bam. Goodbye, Mr. Black Rider. I'm sorry, but that was for science. And again, I gotta give it to this team. They didn't give up. They kept fighting, and you gotta respect that. So I drop some more mines as we get close to the end. I go, okay, well, we have a guff. They never stood a chance with our guff. Rumble Rah. Alright, let's see how we did. There's the pose. There's only so much you can do with all that armor. And we got one spot. I gotta give it up to that high mobility man and that Marasai. And first place. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.